I came from a large family. I'm the oldest of 12. My parents wanted me to be a doctor when I was young. So I was looking forward to that, actually, to be a doctor. I thought that's the best thing I can be. And I thought also it gives me status, being a woman, and just to prove to myself that I could be smart like men. When I was born, there were no schools for girls in Saudi Arabia. But when I was at school age, there were. So I was lucky that way. My mother didn't go to school until she got married. At some point, we were going to school together, the same class. There wasn't any medical school in Saudi Arabia. And I was glad because I really wanted to leave home. I wanted to be by myself. So I went to Egypt, Cairo, and I studied medicine. I stayed there for 7 years. And I went back to Saudi Arabia. While I was there was this demonstration by women to drive cars. And they were received very harshly by the government. I thought things can improve and gradually we will have our independence as women. Later on, I realized that it's getting worse. It's not really getting progress, it's getting backward. I decided to leave Saudi Arabia. I was thinking that the idea was in my mind for like maybe 10 years before I left. It's really hard to leave your home and family and sisters and brothers, big family, neighborhood, language. It's hard. There was a woman she was my boss. She knew somebody here in Mayo Clinic and she arranged for me to have a fellowship. So I came to Rochester, Minnesota. I traveled to America before and I found it that in America I could blend in. There's history of immigration. There are people like me there here. So I thought maybe this is a good place for me. But the first thing I had when I came to Rochester Mayo Clinic is a medical exam. And I was found to have a cancer. I dealt with that for the 2 years of fellowship. And I'm cured. I mean, I've been clear for 15 years. So thank God for that. But it was a wake-up call. I always did art. I always wanted to be an artist. But I never considered it seriously in Saudi Arabia. When I came here and realized that life is short, I started taking classes in art, evening classes, to see what the art world like, whether I would like it or not, whether I am good at it or not. So I decided, yeah, I want to be an artist. So I went to Minneapolis College of Art and Design, applied for a master. I graduated in 2002. And that was the same year I got married to my husband. People are friendly in my neighborhood. I have a tree stump that I painted, so people know that there's an artist live there. And I have a studio in the basement, and I have a big egress windows. So they also see me when they pass by in my studio working. My kind of mission in life as an artist is to give voice to artists who came from Middle East or Arab artists in particular. When they teach art history, they teach they don't teach art. There's no Arab art entity, there's Islamic art. And Islamic art is a historical entity. It's not a current viable art. It's something of the past. Treacherous, beautiful, amazing, but it's not living nowadays. I bring also in my art the stories of my childhood, especially of the women in my childhood. Every one of them had influenced my life, and every one of them I have memory of her, and I have she has taste and voice and color that comes out in my work. You know, I feel like I need to focus on the power of women and just to convince myself again that I have power.